I just arrived at my cousin's to pick something up to take home. So I'll give y'all just a minute to try and figure out what that might be. But I can tell you it's not for content. We don't do anything for content. We do things to try and generate income on the ranch to pay the bills. So you can think about that, then I'll show you here in a minute.
Well, because they're cheap.
How are you going to bring them?
So the only thing they might do is want to come around this corner.
Yeah.
So occasionally I have Quinn maybe just on the back side of the trailer, where if I say come around the corner, then he can
Right
keep
here?
them from
Or back over here?
Yeah, just hidden right over there.
Hidden?
Well,
They're going to know
he
you're
just
there.
he just stands there. If I say go, he'll come back around.
You
But
need
they
to...
should go straight up. So they'll come right through here.
Okay.
I'll catch that gate on them. And I'll grab them.
Make it so.
Good to go. He says, but I'm stuck. But I'm You put her with the others?
Yeah.
Now she's the one that was limping a little too.
Okay.
Hi, girls.
You can't call them? How do you move them?
No, they won't come.
What? How do you move them?
If they know.
You can't call them to move them?
Yes, I can.
I was going to say, I'm going to unload those three suckers and get a refund.
If they know it's time to move, they'll come. But if I'm just trying to, I don't know how to explain it. They do it when they know it's time to move. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, they're smart, I guess.
Yes, they are. And it's funny, Courtney's come out and tried to move them and called me all frustrated, and of course they won't move. So I come out, and just like you, I mean, you guys call for the sheep, call for the cows, and here they come. Especially when the grass is short, winter months. They're ready to go. This time of year it gets pretty tough to move anything, just because there's ample grass.
Yeah, they don't want to move. They want to stay. Now, my goats, they're always looking to move.
Well, and they're very seldom do they have it. It's not like grass. When it comes in abundance, it's there. It seems like it's just kind of I don't know.
Yeah.
A little different, maybe?
Who knows?
They can stay. I was going to say they can stay a little longer, but really they can't. That's going to be a lot of the youngsters. There's going to be a lot of this first-time cabbers in there.
Yeah. Don't you hate having to say different terminology? I go to cows too.
I can't
Heifers.
switch. It's just easy.
Heifers, bulls, steers.
Yes.
You can see the forage in here. That's all clover, and then these are just, well, there's some gamma grass there, but there's a bunch of good, fresh, untouched winter annuals. So these ladies ought to be extremely happy, but we'll see. It's not like I don't think they're going to get any fatter, that's for sure. They're already fat in goat terms. Sheep terms, they may not be. Let's go, ladies. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hiya, girl. Go get you some of that grass. They're like, let's go, ladies. I like it. I like that. I like that. I like that. From one to the next. we're going to try to get them into the goats once the goats kind of get to an more open pasture. I told TJ I want to get them out away from I want to get them out of the big timber, because I need these guys to kind of bond with them and hang out with them and come with them when I call. They're supposed to lamb in early May, so we'll see how they do. I know they sure are pretty. That's fat suckers, man. Golly, it's amazing how fat they are.
Can you hear me? We've had a slight storm coming through. We're just hoping we're in a tornado warning right now, but we don't know what's going on. But whatever's hitting the top of the building is extremely loud, so we'll see. You okay, Katie? Huh? You okay? See tail coming down. See, the blue is us, and then there's... Oh, yeah. We had our third tornado warning, so we're in the cellar again. Okay, here we are, number 4, in the cellar 4 times in the last, how many days?
2 days.
2 days?
3 days.
I don't even know what today is. In the last week, for sure. One day we did it 3 times. So this is number 4, and this was a last minute deal. Hey, tornado warning. We're out doing stuff, tornado warning. So, it was a mad dash this time and a little more stressful. But we're getting massive hail. So loud that we can't hear. We were having to plug our ears because it was hurting our ears, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Lisa's worried about her garden, and I am too. And I'm worried about the kids we have left on the goats. So we'll see how all that goes. We'll make a round when we're done with this one and make sure everything's okay. Anyway, but we're getting more rain. Yeah.
Okay, so we're out of the storm cellar, obviously. We're doing a damage check. You can see these white spots out here. This is way down on the north end. I was looking at all these leaves, and then I realized what's going on. The hail has knocked it all out. I mean, it looks like it snowed. You know, there's different sizes. Here's one that's, I don't know, quarter size probably. And there's going to be some bigger ones. But what's interesting is as I got here, in this area, the temperature dropped. I can feel it's like I'm standing on ice. Look at that right over there. My fence is down, so I'm sure we have poles broken off. There's from quarter to P right there. Here's quarter. There's a couple of quarters that mashed together. That's, you know, that's close to ping pong there. Well, let me get down here to the meter and see if this meter's off. I would anticipate it is. Brr, look at the fog. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but there's fog, and that's because it's really cold right here. I bet the north end has got trees and leaves down everywhere. We've got leaves down in every pasture. I tell you, we're going to lose a bunch of trees out of this, which, you know, that's all right. That's part of, I think, the cycle. But look at that. What happened was it hailed up that hill, and you can see it. It's a, I don't know, it's probably right there if you look at where my finger is. You know, it's 2 inches deep right there. But what's happened is it hailed on the ground, then the rain washed all that hail down. Same thing over here. Wash it all down this way. Power's off. So the electric company came down just the other day and fixed a pole down this other way, and we noticed one other pole that looked like it was about to go. And we kidded about it because we said it'll probably last another 30 years. Well, make that 3 days. Hey, good morning. More of the same, but this time it was a little bit different. It was kind of a last-minute deal. We had to hit the cellar. I mean, our phones went off, and Lisa glanced at the radar, and there's a giant hook right above us, and we're like, oh no. And anyway, so we got under there, and I mean, it hailed. Unreal hail. Pea to ping pong size, and lots of it. We had grass that was stuck to the side of the house, leaves off the trees everywhere when it was all over, electric poles down with transformers. Hey, Blue, what do you say, buddy? What do you say? You okay? Anyway, it was probably the worst of all this we've had. The creek got up where we had a couple poles that were down with transformers on them, and so the electric company was trying to get in to get those safe, and they couldn't get in. The creek was up, and so they're coming this morning. But after all of that, I never made it down here to the goats, and you know, with that kind of hailstorm, you just want to make sure they're in the brush, and it just so happens that morning we moved them into this pasture right here, which was lots of brush. It was crazy. So I'm down here checking on the kids, so let's see what I can see. I mean, they're still in the brush, so I won't be able to see them all very easily, but I'll just make a little pass through there walking and see what I got. This is going to be one of those times where the odds of me finding any are very slim, so I'm just going to assume they all survived. That's what you call the power of positive thinking. Come here, Waldo. You hungry, Indy? Look at that. Y'all missed it, but right here, this, I think that's an earthworm. They just got done pushing that up. You could see him pushing, but go ahead, Indy. Go ahead. Hey, Red. Come here, Red. Come here, Red. Everybody's kind of limping a little bit. Hey, Waldo. You hungry? Come here, Waldo. Come on. There you go, bud. You can kind of see the leaves down in here. Now, I will say that the north end of the ranch was where I took all that video of the hail. It was way, way worse. As I was driving through that water over there, my feet were kind of in it at the same time, and it felt like ice water. It was really, and of course, hail was floating all in it. I'd never seen anything like it. So I don't know if that'll have nitrogen in it like snow does, you know. When you get a snow, it really kind of fertilizes real well. I mean, I could look it up, but I'd rather somebody answer. Somebody that's had the experience is always best. You're on. That's one positive about having a lot of hail. Their browsing ability has just been multiplied by a factor of 100. Well, I'm gonna head back. All right, we're down here checking Sam. Here's Betsy over here. Here's the white goats. And it looks like we have some new babies over there. I'm hoping they're alive. Oh my word, they're spotted. What is up with that? TJ, you give me a white goat and it has a spotted baby? What is up with that? There you go. Yeah. Hey, Mama. I gotta try to get over there to them without spooking them. Yeah, there's the spotted one. Looks okay. I'm gonna move to my iPhone because I can zoom in a little bit. All right, let's see if we can get over here and see what we got. But the old black-headed one's the only one that hadn't had anything so far. But the other two have both had twins. Isn't that right, lady? But this one on this side doesn't look too good. Oh no, they're both good. Good girls. Look at that spotted dude. What is up with that? I don't know about these sheep. They may be a little more aggressive than a goat. I know goat will run from you. This old sheep right here acts like she might just try to roll me. I better check with TJ on that before I take one where I don't want to. That may be why old Sam was hiding the other day and I couldn't find him, and I actually thought, I wondered if that's what it was, that he got in there too close and those old sheep rolled him. And I looked for him all over this place down here and couldn't find him. I finally came back to here and drove straight over to that brush pile where he normally is laying, and kind of drove in and started hollering at him, and he started whining and coming out like he does when I get there. And I think somebody got whipped. That's okay. They got to teach them. That's neat right there. Look at that black and white dude. I don't understand that. Looks like a Holstein. Okay, well that's wonderful. They're doing good. The black goats are doing good. Now all I'll have to do is get a look at the cattle. And of course I kind of got a look at the main herd yesterday after everything while I was checking electric lines, and they seem to be okay. So I just need to kind of get a look at these over here and see how everything is. But the cattle, the hail won't hurt them. It's these little babies that I didn't know about. So they're, if they were in cover, I really don't know or not, but they are definitely okay, which is great to find that out. Okay, today's the big day. Coach and I are fixing to try to catch the sheep and haul them down to the goats. We'll load Sam at the same time, and then we're just gonna make sure that they seem to get along with the dogs real quick. So don't know how that's gonna go. We've never pinned sheep before, so we'll see.
How easy was that?
Okay, that was very uneventful. I just came straight aboard. So what we've got here is we started with 3 and now we have 9. Oh, we forgot to get Sam. Gotta get Sam. Hey, you see Sam? I gotta get Sam. All right, I need help. I need help finding him. I'm gonna have to load him in the truck. Okay, so the big question is the dogs. Everything else is good on the sheep. They'll get along fine with the moves and staying with the goats and all of that. It'll be perfect. But like I've said before, not all the dogs have been exposed to the sheep. So what am I going to do? I've got Shane's going to be there on the 4-wheeler. I have got a pow-pow, not to hurt anything, but to startle if I can't get their attention and they take off after any of them. And if they take off after them, the odds of us being able to stop them are not very good, especially if they go for a lamb, and that's typically what a predator will do, is go for the smallest, weakest thing. So let's just hope they don't do that. because I sure would like to I'd like to utilize some different resources that I think the sheep will utilize, and along with, in the same rotation as the goats. I just think that that's it's not going to create more overhead as far as the labor. It should just be the same stuff, just more animals to generate babies. So that's good. So we'll see, but we're headed that way. White. Red. Get it. Good boy. Good boy. That's all right. Oh, shoot, the gate's open. Aren't going to pay any attention to them, which is good. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like it's semi-uneventful, other than the sheep are segregating themselves here, so they're going to have to get over that. They need to become a goat. Yeah, gotta. What's that? It's not on? Oh, no, it goes under. Yeah. Yeah, gotta. Yeah, gotta. What I don't like about this is Sam is here. The sheep are headed down there. So what we did was we just put the goats in this pasture this morning. I wanted them to both go into a new pasture at the same time, so nobody kind of declared ownership of it. And then they didn't even stay together. They're just heading off that way. So I don't know. Atta girl, come on. Yeah, gotta. Yeah, gotta. You didn't get to eat yet. Get some food. Atta boy. Good boy, yeah. Get you some food there, bud. Get you some food. You did good with the sheep. You need to hook up with them. Atta boy. Eat. We got one goat that likes to go. She's like, where are we going? She looks like a typical goat. One horn's crooked. She's halfway rangy looking. Okay, so here's the final wrap up on kind of the sheep. You saw how we brought them down. What's happened is they went out like you saw, but then the next morning they were within 100 feet of the goat herd. So this is day 3. And I just wanted to show you where they were because they've slowly been working their way into the goat herd overnight, which is outstanding. That's exactly what we want. So you can see they're almost in amongst them. It couldn't have gone any better. The dogs have just taken to them, the goats have taken to them, and the sheep have decided that they're safer right here. So that's what we were hoping would take place. So we'll see how it goes from here. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.